Well, I'm having problems with my volume again today, so we're going to try this again. This will be my third time to try, so hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, please give a shout out. I'm Karen with Karen's Unique Casings. The name is Karon. My business is Karen's Unique Casings. I make everything usually with a gun casing added, or I make it start to finish. Some things are just added on. Today we're going to do a deer antler or a deer burr necklace. I just wanted to let you know I have Etsy, and I also have a Facebook page that's just dedicated to my business, Karen's Unique Casings, Karon, and then Unique Casings. It's unique because I try to make things I've not seen before. Oh, good. Yay, you can hear me. I was smiling earlier, and then I was like, oh no, nobody can hear me again. All right, good. So this is drilled out. This is one I've already made. This is drilled out, and then I use resin, okay? And then coated, and then it's like the gun casing's floating inside this deer burr, okay, which I cut down. I also have leather on here and beads, and then this is leather. I want to show you a little bit. I didn't want to show you me cutting it because it smoked up. My hair may even have white in it from where the deer burr did that. But I took my grinder. I want to show you. This is what it looked like, okay? But it looked like this on both sides, the one I'm going to show you. What I did was I cut that off, all right? And then I cut the bottom part, which was a lot thicker than this on this one that I'm using, and I cut it down. So I cut, a lot off of it. So now it looks like this, and I've cleaned it up and buffed it. And I countersunk it. I have 2 drill bits. I have a whole box of all different sizes, but the 2 smallest drill bits I have, I drilled one bigger and one smaller. So it's kind of like I countersunk it. I can decide whether I want to pour resin in there or not. All right. So I cut a gun casing and I buffed it down, and I didn't want you to see that because it was just a lot of noise. So, which I didn't have volume, so you probably wouldn't. So that will go in there like this. All right. And then I have a jumper bead, and I want to show you. I didn't have to drill a hole. Okay, I want to show you this. This burr already had a perfect size hole for this. So I didn't have to drill it. I love that. It's almost like it shows you what to do with it or how to use it. Before I do the necklace, though, I want to go over a little bit of history because I'm a nerd and I love that part of it. Now, most people do not any longer hunt for food like they did a long time ago. A long time ago, the first man that came back with the deer, that meant their family, or buffalo, whatever it was, that meant their family was going to be prosperous that year. And they were going to do well. We need that this year. But anyway, so that's what that meant. And a long time ago, you would see on some of the Indians, different tribes, they would wear horns in their headdresses. Now, the long feathered headdresses, those were mainly for the warriors, okay? Shaman wore the horns. Sometimes the warriors wore the horns as well. That just meant that masculinity, and it meant that power, And then even in Buddhism, they have a deer on the lotus flower, and that means something as well. So deer means a lot to a lot of different people. All right. So back on this, and the Indians used every part of the deer. This was something that I found was amazing. Slivers of the bones they used as needles. So I thought that was just great. They used the skin, okay? The one with the fur on it. If they left the fur on the skin, that just made it warmer. So they used every part of the animal. And they used it a lot of times even to waterproof, like with the beaver and the beaver's tail and boiling it. There's just a whole bunch. It's just so interesting to me. But anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put it on a natural stone. These are all natural stones, okay? It's just peaceful looking, neutral. And then I'm going to hang it from here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this through the jumper bead. And I don't want to move my camera right now just because I lost volume 2 or 3 times. So I just don't want to mess with it. And so I'll just hold it up today. So anyway, here's this. And so what I'm going to do is, I love this natural stone beads, okay? I just love the way it looks with the deer antler. And a lot of men wear the deer antlers just as in women. So, I mean, this could be for a man or a woman. It doesn't have to be. A lot of people think everything I make is for women, and that's not so. All right. Almost anything I make, you could wear man or woman. All right. So, and I do custom work, and I don't think I said it. I'm out at the Okie Merc, the outlet mall. I have a booth there. I'm a vendor. There's a lot of good made in Oklahoma items out there. Feel free to go out there and check them out. I have a few things there. I'm on Etsy. I have a Facebook page for my business. You right now can message me through Messenger and get a hold of me. And if there's something that I made that you're interested in, or that you want to look at, or if you have a custom item you're interested in me making. Now, what I'm going to do with this, and I'm Karen with Karen's Unique Casings, K-A-R-O-N, Unique Casings. And that's how you spell my name, and that's my business name. All right, so I have that drilled out and countersunk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little bit of epoxy on it for the gun casing, and then later I may go over it with a touch of resin just to make it shine a little bit. But I kind of like the way it looks naturally, and we'll just have to see what I think once I'm finished. There's just a lot of different ways that you can do things. I've got to get up. You know, you don't have to be stuck in just one way of putting on there. I had somebody tell me one time, you have to let it speak to you. And in a way, that's true. You let that item speak to you on how you think you want to put it in there. You know, there's been times that I've came out here and I've reworked something that I made a long time ago because I just don't like the way it looks now. Or I came up with an idea. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. I can put bling in the center of this, but I like it like this. I want to show you guys what I have so far. Look at that. Is that not pretty? I mean, and to take something this natural, and the burrs on this, I want to tell you, the burrs on this were so smooth. You know how all of it was rough and rugged looking like this? Well, the burrs on this was really, really smooth. So this was why I chose this one this morning. I just loved it. And that's, like I said, that little hole through there, I chose that because I didn't have to drill a hole. I just used what was there. And I love the way it looks because it has more burrs up top than it does down bottom. And I didn't cut any of those away. So I just like the way it looks. Now, on something like this, I would probably charge, I don't know, $30, $35. And, you know, like I said, this is a total natural stone necklace. So you can't really see how beautiful all that is. And stones, to a lot of cultures, Indians, or anybody, some people find them tranquil. The stones these are supposed to bring, now I don't know if I really believe in that, but maybe I should. It's supposed to bring tranquility and peace. And so if you think about the deer burr being prosperous this year, you know, bringing prosperity to your family, and then tranquility with the necklace and peace, that's all you can ask for. I feel very blessed to have family and friends, and I just love all you guys. And some of you, we have a friend that's sick, so if you could just lift him and his family up in prayer, I would really appreciate it. So anyway, I'm going to get off here, and you guys have a good day, and I may go live in a couple more days. Thank you. Bye.